Yo, what's good, guys? It's Retronic Ice Cat. You're on Mr. Ice Cat's channel. Rate, comment, subscribe. So basically, as most of you may know already or have heard of, Iggy Azalea and her alleged sex tape that everybody's talking about, and the owner of Porn Vivid, Steve Hirsch, is said to have seen Iggy Azalea on a sex tape with her ex-boyfriend, and her ex-boyfriend, right, made a video also claiming that it was actually Iggy Azalea in that video. Now, Iggy Azalea denied any involvement of being involved in a sex tape, and she said that if a sex tape were to be released somewhere out there, then basically she must have been underage at the time. So basically what she's trying to say is that she didn't take part in a sex tape, but at the same time, she's saying that she did take part in a sex tape, but only when she was young. Unless she's trying to say that she hasn't recently, done a sex tape, then that's understandable. But releasing a sex tape, right, when she was young, when she was underage, back in the day, then that person, right, would be classed as a pedophile or sex offender, because due to retrospective, it can be classed as that, for real. So I don't know if she's trying to say that she hasn't done a sex tape in such a long time, or since she was a teenager, or maybe she did a sex tape back in the day, but not recently. I don't know. It's 50-50. It's kind of baffling. But at the end of the day, the truth will always come out at the end. And for the owner of the porn, Vivid, Steve Hirsch, claiming that it's her, and her ex-boyfriend claiming that it's her, there's something wrong right there. That's, it's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucking dodgy, you know what I mean? It's just pretty, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to speculate on that one. You know what I mean? What the fuck can I say? At the end of the day, we all make mistakes, you know what I mean? Talisa, right, had a sex tape released 2 years ago by her ex-boyfriend as well, former DJ, I forgot his name, and Talisa wasn't underage. She was actually 19 years old at the time. And once that sex tape got released, she actually made legal action. She actually took legal action for what her ex-boyfriend did it at the time. When you're at the top of your game, everybody is going to try and dig deep into their laundry and look at the history of what you did and bring it up in the present while you're at the top of your game, just to destroy it and put a stain on it. You know what I mean? That's what people do. All due to jealousy or try to gain fame of your name, because you're doing something with your life and they're not doing fuck all with their life. So basically what they're trying to do is find a way to destroy your career and your publicity, so people can call you names, call you a slut, call you this, call you that, or whatever the fuck people want to claim to be. But it's just really, really fucked at the moment, and people these days are just in it for themselves. They're too fucking selfish, and they just want to destroy a person's name just because they're at the top of their game and they're at the peak of their career. That's just not fair. That's unfair. But at the end of the day, people need to be careful, because these days, trust nobody. Everybody, right? Anybody out there, whether it's a past enemy or an old friend that you used to hang out with back in the day, will find a way to destroy you at the end. Trust me, they will. And this is what's happening with Iggy Azalea. It's not just people like Talisa, Iggy Azalea. It happened to Kim Kardashian. Back in the day when she had sex with Ray J, her sex tape got released. Happened to China, former WWE wrestler, her sex tape got released years ago. Paris Hilton, all those female celebrities have been involved in some sort of sex tape. And there could be more, but they're just not out there. Miley Cyrus was rumored to be involved in a sex tape, so as Selena. But at the end of the day, there's no proof, there's no evidence of them being involved in a sex tape. So, at the end of the day, I just think people just want to make a name of someone's reputation, just to tarnish their reputation. And people know how to do it by bringing up their past, bringing up their mistakes. Because Iggy Azalea, right, she arrived in America at the age of 16. No family, no income, no support, no nothing. Like she said in her song, 16 in the middle of Miami. You know what I mean? No family, nothing. Nothing at all. Hence why she probably, had to sell herself just to gain money or just to make a living. That's what she had to do because she had no choice. Not because she wanted to, but because she had no choice, because she wanted money to support herself. You have to think of it that way. You have to think logic. Or don't just say, oh, she's a slut, she's this or that. If you were in a situation, what would you do? What the hell would you do? Exactly. Because at the end of the day, when you have nobody, you're nothing. You ain't worth shit. So people will do anything in their power to survive. And that's what Iggy Azalea, that's the position that she was in at the time. So whether or not she did a sex tape where she was underage, probably she did. Maybe it was recorded when she was maybe 14, 15. She had a sex tape recorded when she was having sex with whoever, her ex-boyfriend, and that. But she may not have had sex with a guy while being recorded recently. I'm not saying that she hasn't had sex since then, but non-recorded. If you get my drift. But yeah, well, we just have to see what happens. We just have to wait and see what happens, because the industry is just corrupted. People say one thing and another, and sometimes people blow things way out of proportion, and they don't even know what the fuck they're saying half the time. They're just quick to believe in rumors instead of digging deep into the matter. But and the Iggy Azalea saying that it's not her in a sex tape, and it was all a misunderstanding and everything. And she said, oh, if there's a sex tape lurking out there somewhere, then she must have been underage at the time, blah 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 blah. But at the end of the day, one is innocent until proven guilty. So, boy, I'd understand if her team were to take legal action, right? If a sex tape was to be released of her having sex at a young age. That's totally understandable. But right now, if she was recorded having sex recently and there's a sex tape out there, then I don't know. I just really don't know. I really don't fucking know anymore. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. We just have to wait and see what happens over the next few days or weeks or whatever. If there's even a sex tape of Iggy Azalea, which there probably is. I know she's got a nice bum, a nice ass, and I know people are saying it's fake, this and that, but the only person that knows is Iggy Azalea. But just because you see a girl with a big ass, a white girl with a big ass, you automatically think it's fake. Yeah, sure. A lot of white girls have had their ass implanted, but there's some girls with natural big asses out there. Real talk. There's some girls out there who have fine asses out there and are pretty big, and they didn't have no plastic surgery or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, sometimes you just can't tell. You know, unless you've known that person before they became all famous and hit the industry and whatnot, and they had a flat ass, all of a sudden their ass just grew overnight. Then I could understand. Then you can say it's fake. Then you can say it's this and that. But you don't know until you actually know the person personally, or you've known them from back in the day or whatever. So yeah, that's that right there. So I'm out. Rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at RetroNickIceCat. Subscribe to my other channel, Real News Talk, where I cover real news and world news. But yeah, that's all I like to say. But Iggy Azalea, I like her. I like her style. I like her rapping. She's pretty talented. I think, in my opinion, she's the best mainstream female rapper out there right now. In the mainstream industry, that is. Because she could flow on any beat, and she knows how to get people talking, and she knows how to wow people out. So, yeah, that's about it. Say no more. One.